The Galactic Council chamber was a silent tomb of polished obsidian and cold light they had convened for a ritual. As old as the bureaucracy itself, the formal surrender of a pre-FTL species, the humans of Sol 3 had been observed for centuries there. Fractious nations and primitive drives, marking them for inevitable assimilation or destruction. The Vulpexi ambassador unfurled a scroll of luminescent silk. The Terrans have achieved warp capability. Their planet is divided, their resources depleted. They will come to beg for salvation. The great viewing portal shimmered, and the fabric of space tore open. The ambassadors leaned forward, their antennae twitching in anticipation. A single battered human vessel, perhaps. But reality erupted in a scream of twisted physics, not one ship. 100, 1,000 steel behemoths clad in scarred armor, their shapes utilitarian and brutal. They were not the elegant curves of council design, but angular, defiant monuments of tungsten and rage. They blotted out the stars with their sheer numbers, a silent, dark forest of guns and radiators. The human delegation S-shuttle was a blunt tool that docked with a resounding clang. The ambassador who entered was clad not in silks, but in a simple uniform, the color of ash. He placed no scroll. Upon the central dais, only a data slate. The United Sol Federation greets the Council. His voice was the grating of stone. On stone we monitored your observation platforms for 50 years. We saw your analyses that predicted our collapse. We read your readiness to carve up our home. He tilted the slate, and a star map flared to life. You prepared for a surrender. You are correct. We are a fractured and warlike species. A terrible, almost smile touched his lips. But we do not surrender our wars to others. We bring them. The map zoomed out past council space, past a dozen client systems to the roiling storm of the Xylos hive. The Council's ancient, unspoken terror, human ship signatures, glittered like a feverish constellation at the hive. Very border we fractured. Yes, we fought each other for every scrap, for every idea worth killing for. And in doing so, we perfected the art of war. He leaned forward, his eyes holding the cold light of 1,000 suns. The Xylos are coming. You need warriors, not philosophers. You hoped for a new servant. You get instead a shield, or if you prefer a sword. The silence was absolute, heavier than any planetary core. The Vulpexi luminescent surrender scroll slipped from his grasp, fluttering to the floor like a dying thing. The Council had prepared for a surrender. Humanity had prepared for everything else.